Hi there, Michael Eskin here with another ABC Transcription Tools demo. I've added the ability to change the font that's used when making PDF Tunebooks for the title page, table of contents, index, the page numbers, page headers and footers, all of the stuff that surrounds the tunes. So there's a new directive, PDF font, and then unfortunately the PDF generation engine I have has a very limited number of fonts available, pretty much just Times, Helvetica, and Courier, and it has them available in the normal style, bold, oblique, which is essentially italic, and bold oblique. I've got 6 tunes loaded up here. We'll go ahead and generate a tune book, and we'll just use the Times normal. If you're just using the normal style, you can leave that off. So I'll just say Times. We'll say export PDF. We'll do a full tune book here, 1 tune per page. And this is pretty much what you get before with Times Roman style for the title page, the table of contents page, as well as the page headers and footers. If you go to the index, same thing, all Times Roman. But we'll go ahead and we'll change that to Helvetica and generate it again. And you see now we're in Helvetica. So everything has changed. Now it doesn't affect the tunes. We'll talk a little bit about the tune fonts. Those are handled completely separately. This is just about all the rest of the stuff in the tune book. Let's do one more with Courier. So you can see now we're in Courier. It also supports some styles on these things. So if we want Times oblique, and the list is right here, normal, bold, oblique, and bold oblique. And you can see now it's kind of in an italic style. And all of the fonts support those styles, so Helvetica Oblique. So it gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of the appearance of your tune books. Now, if you want to change the font for the tunes, that's handled differently. That's actually under the settings and configure ABC fonts. And these are all of the fonts that are used for the different tags. So these are the default values. They're all based on Palatino. But you can also save and load your own sets of fonts. For example, I like to use Comic Sans, so I'm going to go ahead and load up my Comic Sans fonts here. You can see it loaded all up, and now it'll re-render, and you can see now we get the Comic Sans used everywhere. And if I wanted, for example, I could do a Times bold oblique tune book. And now what we'll have is bold oblique for the title page and all that, but we'll still have the Comic Sans and all that for the tunes themselves. I wish I could put Comic Sans on the title pages, but the PDF engine doesn't support it. So you can see we have bold oblique Times and then Comic Sans for the tunes. Let's do the same thing with a Helvetica. Bold. And this time we'll have Helvetica bold for the title page, and we'll still have all the Comic Sans for the notation. If we go to the index, you'll see it's also in Helvetica bold as well as the QR code. One last thing that this does is if you export in the ABC incipits, the text incipits, those also will carry that style forward. So now we'll have the text incipits in Helvetica bold. So there's your table of contents, and now your incipits are actually in the same font. I think this is a nice addition to the tool, and it will give you a lot more flexibility in the appearance of your tune books.